Next event on the track, it is the women's 1,500-meter final. There are the collegiate and meet records. Maia Ramsden with the collegiate lead this year in a meet just a couple weeks ago down in L.A. Half the field that came here is still here. 12 finalists. There is Maia Ramsden, the collegiate leader and the defending champion.
She's been running incredibly in the 2024 season, in addition to that indoor mile championship title. She ran in the World Indoor Championships as well. Flomena Asicol, part of that Gator distance squad representing today. She aims to score big points to help Florida's team chances. She is a 3-time cross-country All-American. And this was an incredibly fast qualifying heat to get into the finals. Not sure we have seen a 1,500-meter field this deep. Watch for the duo, Shannon Flockhart and Kimberly May of Providence.
So the Friars with a couple opportunities to score in this women's 1,500-meter final. It is a little bit muggy today by comparison to the other days, and we're on earlier than we have been as well. But the temperature down ever so slightly, mid-70s. Lots of clouds in the sky today, but a lot of sun on the track.
Asicol making a bolt there to get onto the shoulder of Maia Ramsden. That is Lindsey Butler up front of Virginia Tech. She has an NCAA indoor title to her credit in the 800 meters.
Lindsey Butler, daughter of Bill Butler, a vaulter at Maryland back in the 80s. You can see they're pretty bunched up, so not exactly a blistering pace that's being set, but nobody heading Lindsey Butler. As they're going to come up to the 400 meters, we get a chance to see what kind of pace they're actually on.
Lara, what race pattern best fits Maia Ramsden, the defending national champion?
She can win in a lot of different ways. That's what we saw basically over the last calendar year. 68 seconds for that opening 400 meters, and she had a phenomenal finishing kick at this meet last year to win the 1,500 title indoors. It shaped up somewhat more evenly, so I think that's one of the ways she's really developed. And her coach Alex Giddy told me this week she's really taken steps mentally and physically. She has very focused goals this season. That was a breakthrough for her during the outdoor campaign that set her up for success, and she is aiming not only to defend her 1,500-meter title, she also has her sights set on representing New Zealand at the Paris Olympics later this summer. She was just off the Olympic qualifying standard a few weeks ago at the LA Grand Prix, and this is shaping up to be a kicker's race.
Looking at it from a team standpoint, Florida is really hoping for Flomena Asicol, who's currently in third and just on the outside of lane one, looking for her to get as many points as possible, knowing they're going to do well with Parker Valby in the 5,000, Grace Stark in the hurdles. They really need their stars who got through here to score big in these finals.
That is Claudia Kazmierska representing the Ducks on her home track. She has been top 5 in this event before. She was 4th last year. It means a whole lot for her to get and fight her way into contention for a title on her home track. Elliott Cook almost did it yesterday for the Ducks in the 1,500, and she certainly took note of that. She is fighting her way. You cannot miss that bright yellow of Oregon, and she's sneaking her way up the rail, getting into a little bit of traffic as well. You saw her run right into Melissa Riggins. A lot of traffic back there. That's Sam Bush of NC State now on the outside of Claudia Kazmierska. And Maia Ramsden has broken this race open. Will anyone go with her?
She started to make the move just after the 200-meter mark and gapped Flomena Asicol. Asicol the only one with any type of a response at the bell. It is Maia Ramsden trying to do it from about 500 meters out. But that opening 2:19, 800 is what played into this. Ramsden now in full sprint, trying to defend her title. Flomena Asicol in no man's land right now. The peloton is going to pull her in. That was a 61-second 400-meter lap for Maia Ramsden. That is why she is so far in front. And here comes Oregon's Claudia Kazmierska, much to the delight of the crowd.
Does she have the time to close the gap?
Asicol back to 4th.
Here comes Kimberly May charging as well. Can anyone catch Maia Ramsden?
No, not going to happen. Maia Ramsden is going to successfully defend. And because it's such a slow first 800, no chance of getting the Olympic qualifier. She'll have to let that go for another day. Kimberly May doing a great job holding off Kazmierska, and Asicol ends up finishing 5th. She's passed right at the wire. I think that's Melissa Riggins of Georgetown who snuck in for that 4th spot. 61-second last lap, so 2:02 roughly for the last 800 for Maia Ramsden. She just ran away with this thing from half the race out.
That is her 3rd NCAA title in the last year. She is the last to go back-to-back since Mississippi State's Tiffany McWilliams in 2003 and 2004. It took 20 years to accomplish the feat that Maia Ramsden just did, dominating the 1,500 meters, even has a chance to glance back. That is how much of a commanding lead she had over the field. She is scheduled to come back in the 5,000. Could we see her in contention for a 2nd title in this championship later on this afternoon?
Well, it was all set up by that slow early pace, and she just had more legs than anybody else in the field. Maia Ramsden successfully defends her title, wins it over Kimberly May of Providence. Claudia Kazmierska wows the crowd and gets 3rd. Flamina Asicol just 4 points for the Gators in that 5th place position. The winner is downstairs with John.
Thank you, Dwight. Pre-interview, I found out that was hard. We're going to expand on that now. What part is the hardest part of that race?
The lead up. The race itself, we've done a million times. Just kind of staying calm. Every year it's different. You know, I think I said in this position last year, 2 years ago, I was super scared. Now I wasn't scared, but there's new challenges with the new expectations and just trying to navigate those. And it's my last NCAA race, and I thought I was ready to be done, and now I'm here. Maybe I'm not ready.
New expectations and high expectations after winning last year, winning indoor this one. Not a very quick first half of that race. Plan for you, how it fell to you, and then why at 700 you decided this is where I really need to break this thing open.
Yeah, Gibby and I talked about going in a couple different places. This was my worst nightmare, getting out slow. I like it when it's a quick race and you can just hold on and kick hard, but those big gear changes are more difficult. But Gibby's last words to me before I got on the line were like, trust yourself, so that's what I was trying to do.
If I ask about the 5,000, you're going to punch me in the arm or anything?
A little bit.
Okay, we'll let you go. Thanks. Upstairs. Dwight?